The target audience for my film is mainly teenagers and young adults between the ages of 15 and 25. People in this age group tend to enjoy suspenseful stories and are often interested in horror or thriller films that keep them guessing. I wanted the film to feel tense and mysterious in a way that would keep viewers engaged and make them curious about what is going to happen in the next scene. In terms of interest and lifestyle, this audience often enjoys watching movies that involve suspense, plot twists, and darker horror themes. Many of them also watch short films or film online content and like discussing theories or interpretations of certain scenes or shots after watching something. The audience usually watches media on streaming services or social media platforms such as Netflix, YouTube, and TikTok. Because these platforms are so commonly used by younger audiences, they are a realistic place where a short thriller film could reach viewers. One way my film engages the audience is through camera shots that emphasize emotion and tension. When I was editing and reviewing my footage, I noticed that some of the original wide shots did not capture enough emotion. Because of this, I reshot certain scenes using more close up or extreme close up shots. These closer shots allow the audience to clearly see the characters' reactions and make the moment feel even more intense and personal. Another technique I use is creating mystery in the story. The film does not explain everything directly, which encourages the audience to think about what is actually happening and interpret the situation to themselves. Thriller audiences usually enjoy trying to figure out what is going on, so leaving some questions unanswered helps keep them interested. I also focus on building atmosphere through lighting and setting. The darker lighting and isolated environment helps create a sense of suspense and uneasiness. This kind of visual style is common in thriller films and helps make the audience feel the tension of the situation. If this film were distributed as a real media product, a realistic platform would be YouTube or YouTube TV. Since many independent and student filmmakers share their own personal work there, and it reaches many audiences without having to pay a lot of money. It could also fit well on streaming platforms like Netflix, where thriller horror content is popular and audiences are already looking for these types of movies or stories. To promote the film or a short opening scene, trailers could be shared on social media platforms such as TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, or Twitter. Posting short, suspenseful moments from the film could attract attention and make viewers curious enough to actually want to watch the full project. This type of distribution plan is realistic for a student production because it mainly relies on online platforms that are easy to access and widely used by young audiences. Uploading and promoting the film digitally makes it possible to reach viewers without needing a large budget or major support from certain big studio companies. I decided I wanted to do a get ready with me while I talk about the audience and appeal of my opening scene, The Disappears, a short horror thriller film.